On a dark and stormy night, Sarah was driving alone along a deserted country road. The rain pounded on her windshield, making it difficult to see the road ahead. As she navigated through the winding turns, a sense of unease crept over her. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. With each passing mile, the feeling intensified. Every shadow seemed to hold a secret, every rustling of the trees a potential threat. Trying to dismiss her fears as mere imagination, she turned up the radio to drown out the sound of her own racing heart. As Sarah continued down the road, a blinding flash of lightning illuminated the surroundings for a split second. In that brief moment, she saw a figure standing by the side of the road, just out of the reach of the headlights. Her breath caught in her throat as she swerved to avoid hitting the person. Heart pounding, Sarah realized she had to stop and make sure the person was okay. She parked the car a safe distance away and hesitantly stepped out, her umbrella struggling against the strong wind. As she approached, she saw a young woman, drenched and disheveled, standing by the road. "Are you okay?" Sarah called out, her voice trembling. The woman turned slowly, revealing a pale, terrified face. "Please help me," she pleaded. "My car broke down, and I've been walking for miles. Can you give me a ride to the nearest gas station?" Feeling a mixture of sympathy and fear, Sarah hesitated. The stories she had heard about dangerous encounters on isolated roads raced through her mind. But the woman seemed genuinely distressed, and Sarah couldn't leave her stranded in the storm. With a cautious nod, Sarah unlocked her car and the woman climbed into the backseat. As they drove in silence, Sarah's unease only grew stronger. She stole glances at the rearview mirror, half expecting to see something sinister. Minutes turned into an eternity as they neared the gas station. Sarah's grip on the steering wheel tightened, her pulse quickening with every beat. As the lights of the gas station came into view, the woman's voice broke the silence. "Thank you so much for stopping," she said, her voice low and unsettling. "You have no idea how hard it is to find a ride on a night like this." Sarah's heart froze as she recognized the chilling words. The stories, the warnings, it all rushed back to her in that moment. She glanced in the rearview mirror, her blood running cold. There, in the dim light, she saw the glint of a blade, the unmistakable glimmer of danger. With adrenaline coursing through her veins, Sarah swerved the car abruptly, sending the woman tumbling against the door. In one swift motion, Sarah unlocked her door and bolted out of the car, her screams lost in the howling wind. The gas station attendants rushed out to help, and together they apprehended the woman. It turned out she was a wanted criminal who had been luring unsuspecting victims into her car. Sarah's instincts had saved her from becoming another tragic urban legend. From that night on, whenever Sarah drove alone, she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The shadows seemed darker, the wind whispered ominous secrets. And as for the chilling encounter on that rainy night, it would forever remind her that sometimes, the scariest stories are the ones that come true.